Hey everyone, Sarah here. Welcome back to Never Out of Books. Today I have a book haul for you. I have acquired quite a few books over the past couple months that I'd love to share with you guys. Most of them I got from book boxes. I will not lie. I had a 3-month or something subscription for the Fresh Fiction box not to miss. That tends to send out women's fiction and that sort of book, so I'll show you what I've got for those. A few I picked out on my own. I won a Goodreads giveaway, which never happens, ever. And yeah, so here we go. The November book of the month had this, which I just had to grab, 9 Perfect Strangers by Liane Moriarty. I have read only one of her other books, but I loved it so much that I figured I would add this to my to read shelf, that it would be definitely worth it. I somehow have managed to avoid reviews of this book, so I don't know whether it's getting good reviews or not, or whether it's something that I will just absolutely love, but it is definitely on my list to read next year, which is almost here. I also recently, and I don't know if I've called this yet or not, but grabbed the next in this By School series by Stuart Gibbs. This is a middle grade series, and it is focused on these kids that are at spy school. They're hilarious, and this is, Spy School Goes South. So I'm surprised I haven't read this yet, but I've been in a slumpy mood. If you have watched my channel, you know that. So we will see what happens. Again, I really have enjoyed this series. I grabbed a cozy mystery, Murder by the Book by Lauren Elliott. This is the first in a series. I like to have these hanging around because sometimes I'm in the mood and I like cozy mysteries that are centered around bookstores and books and things like that. So got this. And then this is not a cozy mystery because she's a police officer. So I'm not really sure what to call it, but it's definitely a mystery of some sort. Long Paw of the Law by Diane Kelly. This is book 7 or 8 in this series, and this has been a lot of fun. My whole family enjoys the series, so this goes through lots of people. And this is fun because it has her dog, and it has a little perspective for her dog Bridget in there, and it's hilarious. It's so much fun. And one of my go-to or auto-buy authors is Jennifer Lynn Barnes. She came out with a new young adult book here, Little White Lies, and she writes thrillers, which is fun because that's not normally my genre, but I really enjoy her books. So I got this, and it's pretty, so yay. And do I know what it's about? No, but something about debutantes don't get mad, so yeah, sounds like fun. Someone said they were going to read this book in their nonfiction November book haul, and it looked really interesting, and so I put it on my wish list on Goodreads, realized there was a giveaway, joined the giveaway, and won the giveaway, so now I have this on my list. Paperback Crush, Gabrielle Moss, and this is the history of 80s and 90s teen fiction, which is, right up my alley. And it looks like so much fun. It talks about all of the different series that were out during these times, and just it looks like so much fun. Sweet Valley High and stuff, seriously, this was my thing back then. So I thought this looked like a lot of fun. I am looking forward to reading it. Actually, I might read it pretty soon. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks like really easy reading, and it's gonna be so much fun. So I am very grateful to have won this giveaway because this is probably not something I would have gotten to so soon if it weren't for the giveaway. So the rest of these books I got from the Fresh Fiction box not to miss. This is a monthly book box. They don't send goodies or anything like that, although I take that back. I've been getting a tea bag, but whatever. It's a no frills sort of deal, and if you are a reader of women's books of different genres, and you are a very wide reader and you like new releases and like to be introduced to things, this is a very good box for you. It's usually a mix of physical books and ebooks. I'm not going to show you the ebooks because I don't find them to be as high quality as the physical books. I guess we'll just leave it like that. Plus, I don't have the cards anymore, so I don't even remember which ones they were. They put them on cards and they send you and they give you a code. So I'm just going to go through these, and you will see what I've got. So we have Be With Me by Jules Bennett. This is a contemporary romance. This is part of a series, as a lot of them are nowadays. I don't know what place in the series it is. They do send out series books that are not in order. So just so that you know, this could be like the third and final book in the series, or it could be the first. It is they're all new releases, so it is pretty new, and it looks like it's the Return to Haven series. So I don't know anything about this author. I have not read her before, but contemporary romance is something that I do read, so I will enjoy this, I'm sure. I also got an arc in it for The Military Wife by Laura Trentham. I don't know if this is what the final cover is going to look like. And they say this is coming out in February 2019. It's an emotionally layered novel about family, second chances, and what it means to be a military wife. So I'm assuming more on the woman's fiction side of things, maybe. Definitely more thought-provoking. I also got The Sound of Distant Thunder by Jan Drexler. This is part of the Amish of Weaver's Creek series. I do not normally read Amish books, so this is a bit more of a stretch for me, but I'll read it because I got it in a book box and it'll be on my shelf, and I tend to read things, so I will read it. Definitely not my normal genre of romance. Also got Dragonfire, a Dark King's novel. This is also an arc, but it did come out in November. Since it's December 1st when I'm filming this. It came out last month. So this is more of I'm assuming, paranormal romance. And there's lots of on here. Again, not my normal genre. I'm not really sure. We'll see. This is pushing it just a little bit for me, but more than the Amish, because this is on the other end of the spectrum. They also send hardcovers too. So this is Consumed by J.R. Ward. I think this is the first in a new series. I have seen this around, and I believe this is a suspense novel with romance being secondary to it. I think there's some thriller aspects, and it's about, I believe, an arsonist. There's arson in this, which is kind of cool. I actually really like the look of this one a lot. Also came The Royal Runaway by Lindsay Emery. I believe this is more of a chick lit, romantic comedy sort of deal, which is right up my alley. So this looks like a lot of fun with the whole princess thing going on. That's just, some fun reading. Also came another arc. This is 2 book boxes, by the way, so I got 3 in total that I'm doing in this. Usually they come with about 5 books in each, so fling that in there somewhere. So we got The Good, the Bad, and the Duke by Jana McGregor. This is also an arc that came in the box. It's coming out this month in December, and it is part of the Caversham Heiresses series. I don't know if it's the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, who in the world knows. It is a historical romance, possibly Regency, I don't know, and you can't always tell by the covers nowadays, but I do know it is historical. Historical is probably more of my go-to genre to read as opposed to any other genre of romance. If we're going to do that, I love historicals. And the only thing is I'm not a fan of holiday-themed novels, but I do love novels set in winter, as long as they don't include holiday nonsense. I'm not so big with that. So we will see where this sits on here because it looks holiday-ish, but the title is not like holiday punny or anything like that. So we will see. We will see what. Hi, YouTube. Also came Hidden Peril by Irene Hannon. This is the Code of Honor series. I don't, again, know if it's the first, second, third, fourth, fifth book. I haven't really done my research before doing this video. Sorry. But this is definitely like a romantic, this is a romantic suspense novel, which after historical fiction is probably my favorite thing to read. So very much looking forward to this, and it looks really, really, really creepy. I will say those ones, I don't know what came in what box. That was 2 boxes. This I just got yesterday, I want to say, or maybe the day before. So this I do know came in 1 box. So we have Better Not Pout by Annabeth Albert. This is a contemporary romance. I am slightly concerned because I think it is holiday themed, which makes me upset. I don't like reading about holidays in my books. So we will see, but there's definitely plus for the punny title. Also came The Room on Rue Amélie by Kristen Harmel. This is a historical novel set in Paris, World War II. It's a bit cliched for me by now. I'm kind of tired of reading about these type of books, you know, fiction novels like this. But maybe someday I'll be in the mood, and the cover is lovely. So we also have The Accidental Beauty Queen by Terry Wilson. Chick lit, although they're calling them romantic comedies nowadays, maybe. Looks adorable. She's a librarian, and obviously things happen, so super excited. Also came was Wait for Me by Susan May Warren. Montana Rescue series. It does say book 6 on the side, so I didn't have to do any extra research and feel like an idiot. So this looks like a contemporary romance of some sort, which, you know, I'll read. Why not? And it looks like he's an EMT, so there seems like there's some medical stuff in here, which I get a little bit interested in, if only to pick apart because of my medical knowledge. And last but definitely not least, because it is a chunker, came The Sixth Day by Catherine Coulter and J.T. Ellison. This is usually a romantic suspense or suspense thriller or something of that nature. I've read Catherine Coulter many times in the past, although more in a historical romance maybe setting as opposed to her FBI series and things like that. I haven't really gotten into those yet. So this will be a good place to go, maybe. I don't know if this is the first in a series or what the story is with that, but it is a chunker. I will tell you that. It's over 500 pages. This is officially a tome, people. So that's what I got for you. That was a lot of books. Hopefully I'll read some of these soon, and we'll get back to you with how I liked them. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm going to be filming a lot of videos today, so I just don't even know what more to say at this point in time. And so I will talk to you later, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Bye.